Hi, my name is Victoria, and this is my reading log for the White Book Award winner. I chose the book Beauty by Bill Wallace. This was the 1991 winner for the White Book Award. I'm trying this without my glasses, so there's not a glare on my face. I'm sorry if I'm squinting a lot. This was a great children's novel. It was fiction. There's a disclaimer in the front of the book about how it's a fictional story and anything that happens to be real, it's just a chance that it's real. This is a story about a boy named Luke, an 11-year-old boy who his parents have recently separated and his mom is struggling to find a job, so they go and live with his rather difficult to live with grandfather. And during that time, they come upon the horse called Beauty, and it's a beautiful story about friendship and compassion and how you see Luke transform from this shy, awkward, in his shell type of boy to growing up and accepting responsibility, learning how to make friends and make tough decisions, and just you see the world from his point of view. The story is written from Luke's point of view, so he'll say I when Luke is talking, and there's some. It's written from an 11-year-old boy's perspective, so you get the hint that like, oh, mom might like somebody, but he doesn't get why she's so upset about it, and you learn all these characters develop throughout the story. Luke's mother grows and you see her character development. Grandpa grows and you see him soften up and learn to not be as difficult, especially towards Luke. The other character, Mike, is also important, and you see him kind of fulfill that father-like role in Mike's life, not Mike's life, in Luke's life, since his father's left and has never come back. It's a great tale. It kind of builds up to suspense. I will admit I cried. I wasn't expecting to cry in this story. And I was like, well, shoot, the story made me cry. That's great. When sharing it with my brother, he mentioned that it's similar to the story of Old Yeller, which there's some points I could agree with about a troubled young male seeking to find that father figure in his life. In Old Yeller, the father went away on a trip and wasn't there, and then how they, at first, the male doesn't, kind of standoffish towards the horse or towards Old Yeller, the dog, and then towards the end they have that bond, they have that friendship, and if anyone knows Old Yeller, you might know where Beauty is going, but I'm not going to be the one to spoil it for you. There was also some comparisons and activity because this is written towards an older crowd, 3rd to 7th grade or 8 to 12-year-old readers. I picked a few older activities to do that could be done with this book, and one of them, talk about pets and your favorite memories with pets, either past or alive. Another one was to draw a memory, draw your favorite activity or your favorite memory with a pet, and then underneath write a caption for it. Another is throughout the story, Luke learns a lot from his grandfather, and that's a similar theme through many of the stories I found, is learning from grandparents. And a fun activity I was thinking of would be to invite grandparents into the classroom for a day and have each student kind of show and tell their grandparent of, this is what I've learned from my grandparents, maybe you can learn, where it could be something like knitting or playing the piano or even a language or something cultural that is special to you and your family, and just a fun way to experience that with other students. So this is my story. This is my reading log for the White Book Award, the 1991 winner, Beauty by Bill Wallace. Thumbs up. Definitely you should read it.